So now we have a couple examples where we could use something like a linear function. Marcus currently has 200 songs in his music collection. Okay, that's what he has right now, 200. Every month, he adds 15 new songs. Write a formula for the number of songs n in his collection as a function of time t, the number of months. So it's going to be n of t. So the output is songs, number of songs, and the input is how many months go by. So again, sometimes it's helpful to think of that. So how are we going to figure that out? Well, he has 200 automatically. So even if no months go by, he has 200 songs. And then for each month, he adds 15. So it's going to be 15 times the number of months. So that would be the function then. 3 months go by, he's going to add 45 to his songs to his collection, giving him 245. Okay. How many songs will he own at the end of 1 year? So in other words, we want to find n of 12 because a year is 12 months, right? That's going to equal 15 times 12, which I don't know that off the top of my head. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know that off the top of my head, but I will get my trusty calculator and go 15 times 12. So that's 180 plus 200. So at the end of the year, he's going to have n of 12 is going to be 380 songs. So he almost doubled it. Okay, so there's that example. Working as an insurance salesperson, I'm going to say Ilya, I'm not really sure, earns a base salary plus a commission. So there's the base salary plus commission. For his weekly income. Okay, so I for income. Let's see. He gets a salary on each new policy. Therefore, Ilya's weekly income, I, depends on the number of new policies, n, okay, he sells during the week. Okay, so it's going to be I of n, how many new policies he sells. Okay, now that's all we know. There. It says last week he sold 3 new policies and earned $760. You could think of this like an ordered pair, n, comma, I of n. We've done that with like x and f of x, right? All right, so 3 new policies gets you $760. Let's see, the week before he sold 5 policies, new policies, and had 920. Okay, find an equation for I of n and interpret the meaning of the components of the equation. Okay, well, because we have 2 points, we can use the slope formula. So I'm going to switch colors just to do it in a different color. So our slope is going to be, let's see, 920 minus 760. So this was my y sub 2 and my y sub 1 and my, x sub 1, x sub 2. Got to be consistent. Okay. This was my x sub 1 and my y sub 1. Okay. So 920 minus 760 and 5 minus 3. So the slope is going to be 160 over 2, which is going to be 80. Let's see if there's anything else I want to do on that. No, I think my math's okay. All right. We have a formula for slope, point slope, right? So the point slope formula is y minus y sub 1 equals m times x minus x sub 1. And I have an x sub 1 and a y sub 1. So let me scroll down. I'm going to say y minus 760 equals the slope, which is 80, times x minus 3. Or y minus 760 equals 80x minus 240. And then we have to add the 760 over. I think that's 520, then y equals 80x plus 520. And so that's going to be then my formula, 80x plus 520. Okay, now they ask us, oh, it's not x, it's n. Sorry about that. It was an n. 80n. And they ask us to interpret the meaning of the components. Well, n, that's the number of new policies, right? Number of new policies. That's the input. I of n, that's the weekly income. And then 80, that's how much he earns on each new policy. So, let's see. Commission earned for each new policy. So, you know, if he sells one policy, he's going to get $80. If he sells two, he's going to get $160, so on and so forth. The 520, that's his base salary. Okay, so that was kind of a long problem.